Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is episode 7 of The Outer Worlds. We're doing the Ice Palace and as well as going to the Canid's realm. I guess it has to do with all those little canines out there in the Outer Worlds. But either way, guys, we're going to go through all that and try to do some of the companion quests. Don't forget to hit a like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for notification. Hope you enjoyed, guys. If you want to further help the channel, that join button is still there, guys. Super cheap, guys. Every month it does help. Anything helps, guys. All right, guys. Let's get straight into it. How's everybody doing today? Remember, giving first 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, you would think that they would automatically, whenever you broadcast something, you put monetization on automatic, but nope. No, we don't do it that way. It's gotta be different. You know what I'm saying? Because of course it does. Thank you guys for the patience.
Feels like getting into trouble.
I do. Hey Sherry, how you doing? Alright, let's see what the heck we're going here. Is it this way? Yes, it is. Yes, it. Oh, so we're gonna have to fast travel that way to go across. That's stupid. Okay, so we are. What? What? Anyways, just go that way. Alright, ladies, come on. What y'all doing? Come on.
Someone else will clean this up, right? We can handle credit. Nice, Captain!
on, girls. Thank God. Y'all wreck them. Right up there. So you gotta go up. The flip. You gotta go up in there. Okay. Going the wrong way. Ran the wrong way. Ah! So how in the world you go up there? Okay, so I was going the right way. I wonder what happens if I go in there. Die. Let's try it. Nope, can't even go in. Yes, you can. That could go in. You have nothing on you. Oh, we have somebody back here?
That's the last of them.
You guys are dangerous, bro. You guys are where are the bodies? You're not gonna be able to loot something. Disintegrated. Oh. Anyways. Alright, here we go.
I'll keep an eye on things out here. Me too.
Really?
You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
You don't want to come in here, you scumbag? Really? Okay. Y'all not gonna come, scumbags? I don't want to go in here by myself.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, I want you to go over here. Come on.
Where are we headed?
Inside, if you come with me. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Don't want to go in here by myself, but whatever. Okay, nothing. I guess nothing in there. Okay, that's it. That's easy. And then we come out and it's chaos. Come out to chaos. Everybody getting attacked, the whole 9 yards. I got you. Alright. So now the journal is that we're going to the Canid's cradle. Oh. Give the module to Sanjar, optional, give the to Graham. Go to Amber Heights and give the Graham Bryant the module to ally with the Stellar Bay, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Oh my gosh, who do I go? Sanjar or Graham? Sanjar. I love Sanjar better. Stellar Bay. You kidding me? Stealing. Sanjar.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but
they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save right here, just in case I don't like the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts. They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together. Ugh, not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those
That's just
reviews were
psychiatrist.
very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Okay, you're good with detail, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
Yep.
She has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
There you go.
That's an interesting suggestion.
That's right.
I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
All right. No, I like that because you could literally choose several ways to do this. So then we're doing the Kingdom's Cradle. We're gonna go to convince MSI and the Icons to negotiate. Okay. Whereas there's a chance for peace between MSI and the Icon, but you'll need to convince their leadership. I know that before signing is willing to negotiate, once employed, review, retrieve it. The alternate is Zora, definitely. Alright, so okay, so yeah, because Zora has Zora was the one who wanted the basically the food for the people and not let's just, you know, fight. Yeah, you had to go there, and then instead of handing it to her, we're going to try to negotiate. Bro. looks cool. It looks cool, but it's really crappy. They call it crappy stats. Oh, they're getting a bonus to anything they put on. That's why it jumps up. Yeah, screw it. Sell this. So we are going back to Amber Heights. Yes.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it.
Absolutely agree.
I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Yep, yep.
I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Okay.
Deep breaths. Let's do it.
Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora.
Yep.
Time to save Monarch.
Let's do it diplomatically.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
Like now.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Not a spat.
Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
Ooh,
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Yeah, we should talk to you. We could have just shot you in the forehead.
I built this movement from the ground up.
Oh, sure.
I brought freedom to Monarch, and
Hey,
all
sweetie.
these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated,
Understand.
taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
Okay, I get you.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come! Professional.
Dang, dude. That's how it went down? I mean, I don't mind it. It's all good.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone.
I don't think so.
Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line. You've got me there. A fair few. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
All right. All right, Canid's Tradle.
Guess I'm in charge now. Still trying to figure out what that means. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? Yeah?
All right, anyways. Dude, I always miss that door. The heck am I? There you are. Dude, did I just go right back to her? Yes, I did. Morongus, extraordinary. Really? Stellar Bay, guys. Okay.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
And 4. So.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Hey, you're welcome.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Okay. No.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city.
Okay.
We need shelter, Captain. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Agreed.
Captain, this might really work.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, a compromise?
That's cool. You actually had to pull
I'm
off
not sure
compromise
I'd ever
here.
have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend.
Mm-mm.
And I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kinda nauseous, but ticklish?
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
This is true, but I believe him.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly
Yeah,
who
do
I
you,
was
DD?
working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing.
There you go.
Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Ah. Do your DD, y'all. Do your DD. Alright, what's the next one? Journal no? Journal no. Okay. Yeah, I love how it gives you nothing.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
So it's in Scylla. Harlow's base. Gotta pick one.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Now, let me read this journal. So bring Felix to meet Harlow. Bring Felix to meet Harlow. Oh shite.
I'll lock up behind you.
Not this good. What happened?
A reminder to all crew members. There is only one toilet on the ship.
That's ridiculous. Scylla's landing pad, Harlow's base. Harlow's base, 'cause I'm an idiot.
I think I'll initiate.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on it.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these? Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy.
Not really.
Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix's family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
Yeah, by sitting inside a ship.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during his formative years. You might say I have an elder brotherly interest in his development.
Oh, it would have been nice to know that sometime in the last, hang on, doing some math. Half a decade?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in
What,
with
nuclear
you.
bond?
In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Routed us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Let's hear it. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Something on your mind? Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
All right. I'm all up in people's stuff. Look at that. Well, I guess I lost so easy. Okay, this way. No. Yeah. Oh.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Or what?
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account. All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago.
Expired?
And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Okay. Okay.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. Salt, sour, tangy swamp, aromas. Purple berry flavored scent.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Do return.
Dude, I haven't been here in a hot minute. Now, what could possibly go wrong?
Looks like we're doing this. Oh, that's the last of him.
Bro, these weapons are insane. Did I ever go here? Did I? I'm gonna go there again just to see. I don't see nothing. It's not here?
Really clever.
Wow, nice work.
So they get hot. They get hot when they get hot when I pick locks. Interesting. Oh, you two. Yep, been here. Don't break a leg. Oh. Yeah, this is where I found that girl and made her come back. Well, talked her into going back. Yeah, I remember. We gotta go this way, dummy. How do you get up that, though? Is that what you think? Maybe? There's no way to go that way. Oh, there you go. It's an opening. Jesus Christ.
Don't miss. But the best.
Yeah, he has like no armor, so if you can say he's gonna die, so he's talking a lot of trash. But he does got an amazing weapon. Just gone for him. Nope, nothing there. So it was where I thought this way. The heck is that? Oh, I gotta go and inspect that. can't jump in this God blessing game. Not good enough. I think I'm not to scale this mountain because it'll be all blocked. See? Oh, I broke my leg. I flipping broke my leg again. I gotta see this lava. Yeah, how do you get over there? Ah, we'll figure this out. Dude. Dude. That looks so flipping real. Wow, the lava's even flowing. Look at that crap. Amazing. Okay, that's cool. Looks like really a ship. I bet you it's gotta be through here, huh? Though the other rocks definitely can't go this way. Oh, god dang it. Broken leg. Oh. Why she show red there for a second? Oh, shenanigans. Oh, it's like, ah! Dude, that look good. That look real good. Oh, here it is. Dude, this looks so nice. Huh? Yes. Yeah, I've been through here. I've been here, so how do you get over there? Oh, this is sealed, so you can't just go through like the mountain or anything. And it's getting dark. God dang it.
Something else!
So, yeah, how do you get there, dude? Gotta be right there, man, huh? The river, I think. I'm bleeding at the mouth. Yeah, the game doesn't hold your hand, that's for sure. How do you get there, man? So you get this Marauder, you should be able to go across, right? It makes sense. And let me get this Marauder's hideout. Should be able to go. It's gotta be through here. See that road that way? From planet to your living room. From the planet to your living room. Yep. Nope. To one of their hideout over there, so we gotta go somehow to that one.
Captain, look out!
Split up!
Wow! Great work!
Okay, how do you get there? Obviously, once you get there, that's when you're gonna have the way to be able to get in. And here we go. Hey, but I've been here. Just slept 8 hours in a random bed. Dude, man. So you gotta go to a random thing? Oh, man. Hiding in Emerald Vale. Emerald Vale. In Emerald Vale. I mean, that's emerald right there, so it's gotta be this. Can't even. Look at that freaking look, dude. It's literally the moon with rings. How many landmines do you have? That's right, blow them all up. Detonate every single one. That's weird though. No way to go in. No entrance going into there. Should be the simplest thing, and I'm missing it because I always over flip and think everything. Been here, which you would think, okay, here, you go through. I wonder if it's a different landing thing.
I am.
That's where we're at. Hit that landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
On standby for command.
Just to see if this gets me anywhere. Yeah, because here only takes you here. Yeah, you can't do jack squat there.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Don't care.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Ollie, 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 Ollie. What the heck, dude? How do you get there? No idea. No stinking idea. Are these the steps? But no. You would think, oh no. Because none of this crap worked. Bullcrap, dude. Bullcrap. Alright guys, anybody got some suggestions? The only thing I haven't tried is go inside here, but everything here says sealed. I just did unlock some doors. Would that mean that these doors are unlocked? Nope. If I could get there, man, that would be awesome. Hey, can somebody give me help? Once I crack my legs. You think you could jump it, but then it's like a little invisible wall going on. Come on, dude. I know this is not dying light in anything, but you should be able to jump that right there. Ow. Holy crap, how did I miss that? Straight overthinking, it was right there. Some homes. Alright.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you?
I would have shot you already, bro.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point.
There you go.
Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years.
Okay.
All the
That I
palaver about
believe.
revolutions, it's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Oh, yeah?
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
That's true.
I
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the
At least
board
for
will
rent.
buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
So I'm so glad I could fast travel, because it would be ridiculous if we didn't.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
That's all they do, dude. That's all they do.
Take someone to watch your back.
I always do. I want Nelly too. I mean Ellie, but nope. Can't. I like that, it's like a puzzle to try to get in. Yeah, that's in there. Oh, I was there too. Jesus. We're gonna come out here blazing.
What's the
blazing.
word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Yes.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
What do you stand for?
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Here they come!
You would think, right? You would think if that was the case, they wouldn't have attacked, right?
Everyone all right?
Y'all kill him. Y'all so good, I don't waste any bullets. I won't get any bullets.
Jackass is incoming!
Don't mess with us!
What was that?
Here we go!
Y'all clean them up. I rob him blind and doing all this. Yeah, see, Felix doesn't have match armor, so if they hit him good, he's gonna go down. What's over here? Oh crap, it's the backside. Jesus, didn't realize there was one right here. Dr. Felix inside unreliable.
So,
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which would be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Yep.
No. I guess you really don't.
That's right.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that. I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Yeah. You're welcome. That's it, right? Ooh, complete. That's what I'm talking about. Love when it says complete. Level 24. I like this crap right here, though. Bam! I'm a master of the inspiration. So, oh come on, dude. Oh, it's right here. So that means when companions kill an enemy, all companion ability cooldowns minus 20%. Minus 20%. That's awesome. Oh yeah, look at that crowd. Critical. Now the perks. Tier 3 detector radius enemy, don't care. 50% melee damage, nope, because I don't use that much. Area effect damage received. All area effect damage applied to you is reduced. That's nice. %, less range weapon sway. Armor rating bonus, skill bonus. Yeah, that carrying weight. Yeah, because my damage is really good. And I don't even talk about my people, because let me tell you, that damage is really good. That instantly goes to that, but I want to know. Oh, let's do this. Remote access to the station. Grant Sublight remote. Okay, let's do that. And where the heck is it at? Ooh, HRS 1084.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal.
Oh, Parvati and Ellie. But those are my boos. Those are my boos.
I don't know how you managed to get Zorans as quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place. Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
I am so addicted to looting crap. That's ridiculous how bad it is. I have to have it all. I missed that.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station.
Uh-oh.
They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws. That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Nice. I talked them into leaving? Redacted. So, okay. Obviously, gotta go a different way. Definitely not this one. Okay. It's barred, so I've got to get over there.
Step lively, Captain. Floor's got too.
Ugh. Dude. I unlocked it, so what's the dealio? I unlocked it, so what's the deal? Said barred.
left here. All alone.
Alright, so that's done.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on a tick. Don't we know Chartrand? From Cascadia?
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Son.
Oh, my character is the one that you see the gun.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated
The other two are
discussion
my
in the
friends.
kitchen.
You can't hear me at all? That's weird. Can you hear me now?
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Are we going to talk about this or is
I
nothing
request
else?
you do not wake
It's a
me
waste
if
of
I
time
am
talking
sleeping
to
upon
you,
your
Ada.
return. Remember that you are not a...
Yeah, my character is the one in the middle. Basically, it's first person, so all you see is the weapon, hands, and stuff like that. See, this is my character. Through the eyes of the character. Will this thing fix? We won't fix with it. But you can't repair that.
those knock you out bars. A CCN 76 not compromised. CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Ah, get out of that. Sublight, that's where I gotta go. That's Parvati, and that's Ellie.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Ah, that was nothing.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Is this about your cloak and dagger? I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Oh.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me,
Yeah, I can
Captain?
keep an open mind. Yes, yes.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Gotcha.
Your crew is skeptical.
Yeah.
That's good. I don't want
and
you
I believe
walking
Parvati.
into
I'm
the unknown
100%
with
on
blindfolds
Parvati.
on. I assume you have questions. If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your
and thanks
trust
again, Sherry,
and
for
commitment. Now's the
joining
time
the
for setting
channel.
doubts aside.
Really do appreciate it.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Haven't seen any evidence of aliens. Do crime less humanity. What?
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know. Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
I can't slow time.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Oh, that's all?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her,
So that's why we're
she
going to kill her.
engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
What?
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet. Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one. Don't think for too long. I want this business tidied up before anyone starts asking questions.
Everybody's so garbage and crooked. Everybody's so godless and stinking crooked. I don't want to kill the aliens. I mean, maybe I could talk to her. Yeah, just go back. Take the. That looks so good, dude. I'm gonna take the.
Let me know when you're ready to get your hands dirty, Captain. Not as much as I'd like. The board dispatched it to Earth on a resupply mission, I think. Why? Interesting. It's possible the board wanted the cruiser to disregard ancillary tasks. But to what end? I'll have someone look into it. But for the moment, we're pissing in the wind. and
I'm the
shooting
character in
dark.
the middle.
Considering how you get around, you'll probably find answers before I do. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sherry?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Hey, Sherry, can you hear me now?
Hey, careful with the C word around here.
I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Ask. I have nothing to hide.
Correct, yeah, they don't see me.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species.
Can you hear me, though?
To put a bullet through her skull. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says.
Can you hear me, though?
She's compromised
Yo, Sherry.
down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P $8.
Alright, so the Byzantium, so now at least I could get to the other one. So this was like the key. Alright. Cool.
Sorry, I can't do it.
It should be you're able to hear me good. I don't know.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heat. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Is this the one, the key to Byzantium? Dude, I can't even say that.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's
Dimethyl sulfoxide.
hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge.
Okay, I'm with that.
So, good news. You're going to Byzantium.
Finally!
Stealing those
Yes!
chemicals. Exciting.
Like I said, Byzantium is where I could do that quest for Parvati.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Dimethyl sulfoxide. Wow.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually
Minister of
every
Earth.
colony requires
So like the King of
presence
Earth.
a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Okay.
Carmen Imagawa,
Subterfuge,
she's my
basically
contact in Byzantium.
incognito.
Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you
You don't take.
require.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You don't
giving
take them
my
out?
old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Hmm.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
Take someone to watch your back, please.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
We could do that.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, no problem.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. Yeah, exactly. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Yeah.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Really?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Wow.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else? Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really. In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else? What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer. Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony? And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, it isn't. It isn't, Ellie.
Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is. I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one.
Yeah, that's me talking.
Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it? Guess I hadn't looked at it that way.
That's right, Ellie. Come on, Ellie.
Still,
It's a bigger plan,
Phineas
the bigger
isn't
thing.
your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well.
Yeah, but
I
not
know
for
you wanna
corporations.
save the day,
For the
but don't
people.
forget to
Screw
look
the
after
corporations.
yourself. No one else out here's going to. Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this.
Oh, really?
Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for.
Oh.
Even the bribes are overpriced. Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Too much bureaucracy.
That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. That's what I've been saying.
Alright, let's go. Let's get this done. Taking my two best girls. Cool stuff, man. We're trying the entire game. I'm trying the entire game to get to this stupid land. We are. Can you get there? See if it lets me without touching that quest. Use workbench repair. Retirees. Oh, you can't even get through, can you? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, maybe you can. Trying to get Ellie that dress, man, for her date. Not Ellie, Parvati. The lady at the groundbreaker. Where we going? Dude, this is like...
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once? Take comfort in knowing
Oh, this is cool.
antibiotics cannot stop. Will probably kill you quickly.
Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Try anti-frio.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Yeah. No, not...
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
I've always looked.
You, with the hips. Over here.
Celeste?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you.
Thank you.
You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse.
Cool.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to tell me something? I like to read. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio.
What?
I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials. Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
Yeah.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure.
What else do you need to know? I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process. I don't know, I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious.
Aw.
All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. Darling, do I look like an amateur?
No.
I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own. There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
What? 2 seconds.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
That's so nice of her, though. Can I buy something? Trade. Let me see.
I can't wait to see
can't
those
trade
outfits.
nothing?
What can I do for you, darling?
Dang, girl. 16% discount. Okay. There's so many mods that I don't even use. It's crazy. What do they have? The investment blue, colony blue. Yeah, she got what? Oh.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
What's her mods?
What can I do for you, darling? If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. For you, anything. Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so
dreadfully stale.
Okay.
I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please. I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
Nice.
You're very welcome.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's just done by the sun. Speak to Parvati. Alright, come on, Parvati. Let's go. We come. Let's get you on that date we've been trying for like 3 weeks now.
Can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it.
Handsome.
Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now.
Yep.
You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Okay.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Yeah. I love disturbances. What?
On the ship.
Oh, talk to her on the ship. My God.
I understand we have decided...
You adjusting. I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Okay. Here we go.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. Alright. Deep breath. Here I go.
Yeah, but you haven't changed. Have you?
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Oh, she's on the ship.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Interesting. Okay.
Captain, no spine.
Thank you for welcoming me aboard your ship. My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had no of how the station should be run.
So leadership.
He was fond of saying, "You think?"
Oh my God! I feel like a third wheel. Break my leg. Okay, so now the date is over. Jesus. That was quick. Hope it went well. I hope it went well.
Didn't I request no more?
Okay, Captain, she's gone. I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, wow, new soap? And I was like, yeah, rosish. Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, is that dustback casserole? I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel.
Oh,
Bold,
wow.
like I acted.
So she did it.
Strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech.
What?
She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
What? You go, Parvati.
And then she
It only took
sneezed
3
again.
weeks.
On account of the flowery soap. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater.
Yeah.
I'd have never met June Lay at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind,
You're welcome, Parvati.
I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Cool. But you gotta go on with me to this mission. Okay, now I'm curious. The heck? Now I'm curious. Is she actually gonna happy scream into her pillow? I gotta see this. Got to see it, guys. Is it actually gonna happen? But that's not her place. Oh, that's shenanigans. I thought you were gonna happy scream into your pillow. Come on, girl.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Okay, so it's all flicking again. Alright, so now we got to do this here. Oh, yes. I forgot about that, man. How the heck am I going to miss Ellie's? God dang it. And I was there too. I should have switched it, but no, because they tell me kept on going back and forth into the ship and all this crap. Where the heck am I going? God dang it, dude. I'm like in a whole nother
A
planet.
reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Why, thank you.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Dude, don't get stuck. Really? Okay.
Spacer's choice of dream. For life, little injuries.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got the punch right here.
Alright, how does this sound?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Sure, they look fancy. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
The Penhill estate. So she's rich. What? Her parents are rich? What? Oh. I guess so.
Marilyn, is that you?
Marilyn?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. I don't know what to say. She's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression.
Oh, okay, negative. Oh,
anyway,
sorry.
You're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
What?
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
Okay.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
What did you do?
Why, we did what any grieving parents would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You
Wow, what a pompous brat.
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple.
For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Wow.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story.
Wow, that's some
People
good
were
parents,
talking about
huh?
it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
Oh.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the
Wow.
neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Wow.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wow. Heck of a parent.
Something you need?
Let's talk outside.
Wow. Heck of a parents, y'all. Harmful status affect duration. Yeah, I like that healing thing. Yeah, that's got teeth. 25% health when you get knocked down. Boom.
Let's talk outside.
A word, Captain?
Can you believe those two?
Cannot believe your parents, girl.
We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
I cannot believe that was your parents.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even.
You might be mad, but I know
I
you're
just
hurting.
didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got
No,
a
they're
reputation
embarrassing, not
to
you.
maintain.
They are embarrassing.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly
Hey, but I'm not like that,
crawling with
Ellie.
those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
Murder?
Wait a second. What if I could get that money? Want to bet? I've got some big appetites, and they're all cheap. I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing, and I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves. Something on your mind?
Perfect. We could do this. Where's it at? Find the insurance agency. Where's it at? All right. Alright, let's see if my people skills work.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Ooh, down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Quarantine Sprat sighted. What? So to the ship. Bro, what's the ship? I even got to the... Oh, you have to go... What? Don't get it.
Sam, I must confess.
Okay, why? It has nothing to do with what? Oh, you have to go all the way to...
I have not been cleaned for Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
No, you're saying that you need something. Nope, you're not.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright, let me give Felix whatever, because it doesn't really matter.
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh God, wrong one.
How can I be of assistance? Mm-hmm. We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. Remember that you are not insured.
I am not insured. Nope. But Ellie was. Okay, break my legs.
I say, all that screaming.
Looks like.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage.
Oh.
Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
Okay.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Yes, that's it.
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen.
Yep, typical.
Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Good.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Of course not.
That's for the best. What can I do for you?
Let me save, just in case I screw it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to do...
Well, well. Aren't you the very picture of good health and sound decision-making? However, we can't make good decisions all the time. Consider whoopsie-daisy coverage.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Please note that to make a claim under this policy, you must describe your error in detail before a panel of relatives over the age of 65. And also note that doing so nullifies the privacy and dignity clause. I'm afraid I still can't help you. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting. The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that. Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively
Nice,
into the
she's
new
a crook.
account at the start of the month.
Incredible.
I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Nice.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Maybe as line holders or warm bodies? Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future? You talk like someone who likes lists. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here? Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there.
Well, can we try to fix it, Ellie?
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Yeah, but not me.
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day
It sure
they
is.
watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh? Something on your mind?
All right, that's it. We're at the unreliable.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
So now, it's about the old man. But Phileas, right? Phineas.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium. Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Yep.
When the birds start disappearing, you know something's afoul.
Yep. Oh, a foul.
No pun intended.
Nice. Like that.
Come on. This is important. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
A little bit.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Speak to the minister's
That
guards.
place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Oh my god, how you get stuck in here? What's mine? What? Okay.
Something. Not so fast. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Yeah, so don't do that again. Don't do that again. Alright, got it. Don't do that again. When you get up here, I mean stuck in here, boy, you just get stuck. Ain't no way out. I did that to the game. When you get stuck, you get stuck.
Easy.
Nobody saw nothing. So that's our ship. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's talk to the guards and stuff.
Spacer's Choice dehydrated water tablets. Just add air. Now available in carbonated.
Today's trends are tomorrow.
Hey! Stand back! You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Yeah, but he's not around.
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now.
Okay.
The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh, perfect.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Okay, I see the association.
That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister.
Oh no,
Monarch's
not
residence.
anybody.
It's all so very
High level, yes.
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face.
Oh, so he's an average person.
Just like in his posters.
Mm.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
I know.
Sure have,
This might end him.
because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst.
And he's lit.
You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Yes, I do.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We
Oh,
call
wow.
it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Sounds horrible.
Oh, by all means, ask away. I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
Oh.
By automechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all
Wow,
have our
these
roles
pompous
in society.
brats, man.
I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment. Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye.
Oh, why should go
What
to?
can I do for you?
Should go straight to. I could use
Then
the
you'll
drink.
want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there. Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Nice. Okay, where are you? Yo.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production.
There's something to be thankful for.
Oh my god, so this is the guy.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience.
So that guy's for
with
food,
fine
this guy's for
cocktails
drinks.
And pre-approved banter.
Hey, you look familiar.
Yep.
Have we met before?
About 5 minutes ago.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that?
Nah, but I could like to hear it.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tiles.
Well, let's go. Let me drop you off. Where you live? I can drop you off.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Yep.
It's not
I bought about
every
20 of
day
them,
you get
just in
the
case you
dream
could
job,
die
right?
from alcohol poisoning.
Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes.
A Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you.
One more.
Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Did he die? Did he die? Jesus Christ. Or he just got knocked out?
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art? Remember that stranger I saw in this?
I think I've figured out what you need. Besides a smoke and some privacy? Our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves to pieces.
I've never been good with metaphors, Parvati.
We need each other to work right. You need a team, and I need someone who'll be truthful with me, even when it hurts.
The only thing I need is people staying the hell out of my business.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
You're acting real funny. You drop a wrench on your head or something? Real slick.
You must be joking. Our affairs.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. Less funny, the Minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay. Billingsley, House of Inebriation. Oh. Hey, it was quicker.
I'm on my legally allotted break.
Huh? Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Here they come!
I don't want to die.
I hope I didn't go that far. I did just do a couple of quests and just yeah, that's it. Alright, let's not.
Got it? Inside voices.
Yeah, like
Gosh, that's clever.
it's funny. If you kneel down, then it's all forgiven. Okay, that's ridiculous. Alright, we're cooking now. We're cooking now.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Ellie, we gotta talk.
My second least favorite set of 4 words. Here we go.
You gotta stop treating me with kid gloves. I'm not gonna fall to pieces if you look at me sideways, and I'm not going away. It's fine if you don't like me, but we gotta find a way to work together. For the crew.
Never heard you sound this forceful. It's kind of refreshing.
Our fair city is being overrun by a pox of vagrants and undesirable. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just...
Whatever, girl. I'm walking around with a gun.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Thank you, Ellie.
Do you have any actual business here, or... Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
All right. And I need 2 armed guards with me.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
What could this be? Alright, let's do this here. Just in case.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing anymore. Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. It's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
Nope.
That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up?
Come on, dude.
Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then? Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Oh my God, girl.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance.
Okay.
Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of crap.
I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports,
basically take down
and
an
more,
entire corporation.
all exposing
Gotcha.
the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message.
Yeah.
We must hope for their intervention. Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. Perhaps there is hope after all.
That's right.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Bruh. Okay. I'm all up in these people's houses. I'm trying to get the heck out of here. How the heck get out of here? Oh, I'll be alright. This way.
So you really want to be real, huh? Sure do. All right. From now on, you're getting raw, unfiltered Ellie. Hope you got some rubber gloves.
I didn't even realize that thing popped up. Engineering leadership inspiration. I might have to persuade.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Oh, there. That's one right there.
Should I just shoot you?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium.
Oh, go ahead, girl.
Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness. You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
I never could have handled the desk job.
Oh, we're in the building.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
All the time. Oh, this is on lockdown. How the heck we get out? Where we going?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Alright, thank you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Still got perks. Oh. Ugh.
Where are we headed?
Oh, excuse me, guys.
Apologies for the wait.
I was arranging my stationery.
Percival.
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Okay.
Move along. So what if all those MSI suits waited on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can...
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear.
Oh yeah, this guy's a
We've
winner.
got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was Ella's story.
No.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue.
Oh my god.
Good
I don't hit that
afternoon.
button no more.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Okay, so how do we get over there without getting run over by this guy?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear.
Yeah, hurry up.
Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Wow. Psycho. So I got the info. Does it tell me where to go now? The city in the sun. Wait, my gosh. Retrieve them. Learn the mental slice at the minister accusations along with the whatever chairman. Okay. Trimethyl sulfoxide. Whatever. Can't say it. Excuse me. Nope, don't mind me. We're just going in here.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you. And I don't have any new clearances on the list. Crap, no, we don't have the thing anymore. OMG. Our disguise is gone. Okay, here it is.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results.
I'm screwed.
Something? No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
Oh my god.
What? I don't need to see your identification. Move along.
Nice Star Wars reference. A flippin' Star Wars reference. You go, guys. That's how you do it. Draw. How do we get in there, man? Do I have seconds? Dude, that's amazing looking. Can we jump up there? Oh man.
What was that? I better... Hey, you! This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
I'm here.
I guess that's what I was wondering.
That's right. I mean, how far did I get?
When you put it that way.
I mean, how could I pass all those guards?
Sounds pretty unlikely.
Exactly.
Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
No. Oh man, that's horrible. How the heck do we get out of here? All right. I hope this gives me the thing again. Yes. No? Or it went away. Ah, yeah, yeah. Did I miss it? I thought I picked it up. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I had to go back and pick it up. OMG. There goes away. What up? Get the heck out of here. Okay. So the journal means city of the star. Return to Phineas. Ooh, so I gotta go back to the ship. Where is my ship? Where is my ship? There it is. Unreliable. No, baby girl, don't chew on that.
Some crew members are causing... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
What?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Yep.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us.
Okay.
You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake.
Hopefully,
the board doesn't know what to
hopefully
make
good
of
things
you.
for humanity.
But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Okay, now you're talking.
We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, All we had to do was scan the passenger manifest. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No, ma'am. Alright, so we go into Phineas's lab.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
We're still in one piece.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Okay.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this?
I get you.
I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there.
Yep.
The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Yep.
That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yep.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other
No, I got the chemicals.
None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? What nonsense! People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all, toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board, shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Thank you.
We bring the Hope to us.
That's right.
Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
Ada.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
The dialogue is really good in this
You'll
game.
need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary
Just so much
power
of it.
using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's
Ooh,
most
136,000
scientists,
travel
engineers,
to the Hope.
experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The
Let's save it,
board would
guys.
have us
Let's
believe
save Halcyon.
is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Certainly. How can I help? It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Okay.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I knew that was gonna be a level up. 100-something thousand? Jesus Christ. Alright, so what did it... Oh, sorry, hit. There you go.
What could go wrong?
What can possibly go wrong? What can possibly go wrong, Parvati and Ellie? What can possibly... At least we're heading now to the Hope.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I don't care about those two. They could kill themselves for all I hope. All I have care. Alright, to the Hope. The Unreliable to the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in
Hundreds
the cold.
of thousands?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the sun.
That would be bad.
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
And 4.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Oh, thank you, Ada.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Okay. Okay, guys, I think we're going to call it for the day, guys. We did a heck of a lot today, guys. The next thing we're going to go straight into the Hope, which obviously you got to see that we have to reroute the electricity to it and basically, I guess, fly both of them together or something into Terra 2. Who knows? Well, guys, we'll find out next time. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for staying till the very end. And as always, we will see you on the next one. Bye.